Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so tonight I'm going to review a movie called Crawl. Came out last year. This is a killer crocodile movie. And it's alright. It's okay. It's not bad. The storyline is down in Florida, somewhere around Florida, there's a hurricane. And basically, like, all the streets, everything's flooded with water, all the houses are being overtaken by water, and a father and his daughter are trapped in the basement of his house, and basically these killer crocodiles are lurking around down there, and it's kind of they're cat and mouse between the people and these crocodiles, and then a few other people come in and intervene in some way or another, and they're usually the disposable crocodile victims of the movie. And so it's all right, it's okay. One thing I will say is it's not really like spooky or creepy like in a horror movie sense in any sort of way, because there's like no there's almost no, mind you, there is some pretty white knuckle moments, but they introduce the crocodiles right away, and they show them right out in the open. Like, there's no hiding them. There's they definitely don't go by the less is more mantra with monster movies and horror movies, where sometimes it's best to just have glimpses and just little signs of the creature and wait for the reveal later, and dedicate the time to figuring out something that'll truly horrify the audience for the reveal. But this, they bring them right out. And I mean, mind you, they're cool looking, and the CGI for them is really well done, and they look pretty realistic. I mean, they're not great, but they look pretty realistic. But yeah, I think it would have served well to have some more less is more monster movie elements to this. It's a pretty predictable movie, too. Mind you, I think it seems like the movie, it knew that it was predictable, because for the most part, it's a predictable movie. Like, you can predict most things that are going to happen, that are, like, you can predict what's going to happen for the most part, but it's like the filmmakers behind this knew that, and so there's a few moments that, because you've gotten so used to predicting everything, they set it up so you know what's going to happen, and then they actually do the complete opposite, which does work as a pretty good shock value. And that was clever. Like, I think somebody may have read the script, the director, producer, somebody might have read the script and, realized that there was, that the story was good, but it tended to have some predictability to it. So they kind of threw that in there as an idea to kind of just add that extra shock and awe effect, which I did enjoy. It's kind of another one of those movies too, where the main character, well, the two main characters, which the dad is played by Barry Pepper, a really good actor. He's in all sorts of movies, very, very talented actor. He did a good performance here. His performance is kind of what probably makes the movie, like, I don't know the name of the actress. She's a good actress, but she's not the greatest. If it was, just her, or an actor at her caliber, then it might not have been as good of a movie. But because he delivered the performance quite well, it kind of carried the movie through. And so, yeah, basically, the people are a little, invincible in a way. Like, they take quite a bit of a beating. The suspension of disbelief is pretty, out there at times. But mind you, it's an alright, it's basically an alright movie to watch. It's pretty gory. Like, it's not like overly gory, like slasher flick gory, but it's got some gore to it. It's basically an alright movie, worth a watch once, but throwaway other than that. And I think I'll give this one Just a C plus. Just a C plus would be fine for this one, I think. And as for grading, oh yeah, I forgot to finish my point. Sorry, I kind of fumbled there. It has so they're both these characters. So she's a professional swimmer, and he was her coach for a while. He's not no longer at the time of this when the movie's taking place, but that's her backstory, and that's what she does. So that ultimately ends up saving her, which it's kind of a cliche trope. I mean, any sort of monster movie or even horror movie, there's some character that is involved in something or has some ability or some sports athleticism that ends up saving them or saving the day or adding to the story in some way, shape, or form. It's kind of cliche. So yeah, it's one of those movies. But yeah, so for grading it, I think I'm just gonna give it a C plus. It's just an alright movie, just an alright C plus movie. And as for the cheese grating, it's cheesy. It's quite very cheesy. It's good cheese though, but yeah, the whole aesthetic of the movie, like the characters are very like sporty kind of people, like really like over the top fitness people and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give it like a cheese that's good and still cheesy, but that's like a more sporty kind of cheese, like a Baby Bell or something like that. That's what I think this movie deserves for the cheese grating. So yeah, so that's my review for the movie Crawl from 2019, everybody. Yeah, recommend it for a one-time view. Other than that, it's whatever. You can take it or leave it. But yeah, that's my review. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please come back for more.